Welcome to Mountain Valley Real Estate, where you get to virtually walk the property with me so you can get a superior boots on the ground feel for the property.
Turkey vulture. Now you know where you can get your food. Oh man, look at all these. There's a ton of them right there. Here's what it really looks like with Mount Lassen. But this is phenomenal, seriously. Here's the beginning of the property. Gate you can lock. And just up here is your flat build site, one of them anyway, with some incredible views, pretty much panoramic. You've got incredible Mount Lassen views. This is really stunning. Here's what it really looks like with Mount Lassen. And here, little side note here, we got a visitor, took off, scared a land squatch. It happens, you know. Anyway, check that out. Whoo-wee! Like I said, if you're in person, out here on the property looking at this, it's, I don't know, 3 times closer than what you're seeing right there. Amazing.
So we're starting at Sacramento. Most people know where that is. And we're going to take I-5 north, 2 hours from the Sacramento airport. And we're going to cut off at Anderson, California, just south of Redding, California. And there's a highway here called Highway 273. It peels off and parallels I-5. We take that up to Clear Creek Road, which is right here. We follow that out approximately 20 miles. It's all paved and everything. And then we turn on this road here called Bland Road. This is a county maintained, mostly gravel. It's dirt, but mostly gravel road. It's real nice. You follow that down until we get to right here. But we take Roaring Creek Road until we get to Jennifer Road, and we turn onto Jennifer. Well, by the way, Roaring Creek Road, when you turn onto that, that starts the road maintenance private road area. It's not county maintained anymore. $250 a year, help road maintenance, and they just redid the road. It's real nice. Anyway, Jennifer Road all the way to the end takes you right here. There's nothing on the property. These little RVs or whatever are gone. And this area right here is your really nice flat area with incredible views. This is what it looks like. This is the Wilson Creek going through the property right here. It goes through the property. And in the video, I actually do get right here. Somewhere right in here is where I'm standing, and I take some video of the creek this way and some video of the creek this way. So that's about where I am. But if you can get here, then you could get to the creek or come that way, but it is steep. This part of the property is all usable, real nice. I'll show you in the video, you'll like it. But here's what it looks like, kind of a three-dimensional view. So you kind of see how this is real nice. Then it's steep down here to the creek. But you can make a trail down here. You take a little bit, you have to clear some brush, it is steep. But this is the way I went down here. Right to here somewhere down there. Anyway, hold on, there. Right to here, so I could see the creek. I talk about it in the video, so I got real close.
Welcome to Mountain Valley Real Estate. I'm Interesting John, and this is my interesting buddy Land Squatch. If you haven't yet, please subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my new property videos coming out. Are you looking for a great getaway spot with privacy, panoramic views, and seller financing? Well, that is exactly what I have today. So let's get into it. Are you craving some stellar views? There you go. This is lot 44 on Jennifer Road in Ono, California, just outside of Redding, California. It's 40 acres for $67,000. Owner financing is a possibility with $15,000 down, and the seller may carry for up to 7 years. That's pretty awesome. Own your own 40 acres of wilderness on this rural off-grid mountain view acreage. Perfect for a small little ranch or getaway or home site. This is off-grid, so you need solar. There's a 1/3 acre flat area, which is here. Easy to get to from the main road, which is just down there. This property has about 600 feet of usually seasonal Wilson Creek running through at the back. We're going to try to see if we can get down there today. Deer, wild pigs, fox, coyotes, turkey, and quail are all common for this area. And the elevation ranges from about 1,560 feet down to about 1,000 at the bottom, very bottom of the property where the creek is. And the property is about 4 miles on a maintained dirt road. They're actually maintaining it right now. Probably can't see it, but way down there on the road there's some trucks and excavator. Anyway, so they're probably about 4 miles on maintained dirt road and gravel road, and about a half of it is a county maintained road. You drive in on Bland Road, and that's the county maintained road, and then you turn on to Roaring Creek Road, and that starts your private road with your $260 a year for road maintenance. This property is about 35 minutes from Redding, California. And there's some light CCRS in this area. I'll throw them up on the screen here so you can take a look-see. So yeah, if you plan to build, you will need a well, septic, and solar, maybe generator backup. My cell phone does work on this property. I was just in my car taking a break, getting some water, and it does work there. And let's see, taxes. So property taxes here are just over 1% of the assessed value per year. So if it was assessed at, say, $50,000, it would be just over $500 a year for taxes. Zoning on this beast is A1, which is a limited agricultural district. It does allow for a home. Let's grab my precious water. So this is a good spot to set up your base. I mean, you could do ATVing on this thing real easy. But gate right down there. That's where you come in. That's the end of the road. End of Jennifer Road. But you could easily drive down here. We're going to walk down it. There's what looks like a brand new fence, barbed wire fence. It looks brand new. It's not rusted out or anything. It looks pretty accurate, I guess. If you look at the map here, it's in the ballpark. It's definitely not going to be exact, but just thought I'd point that out. It looks like it's brand new pretty much. But yeah, these views are insane. This is zoomed in as much as it gets, and it's still not the same as if you're looking at it with your eyes. It's still small, and there's lots of turkey vultures everywhere, hunting down the land squatch, waiting for him to keel over. Alrighty, so down here it gets kind of forested almost. I mean, it's still oak trees, but they're shaded and growing down to the ground. So lots of jungle-ish like attributes, it seems. It's that feeling. But check out this view here. I mean, you got this part of the property really awesome, and then these views are awesome. That's Mount Lassen right there. You can go hike Mount Lassen in the summer when the snow's melted, late summer. So yeah, if you wanted to do something down here, this is gorgeous. Green right now, won't be forever, but the views won't ever go away here. That's not going to change. I've got 5G here. I've got Verizon, just so you know. Verizon seems to work the best out here, but AT&T is pretty good too. So if we got anything that uses that or uses their towers, I guess that'd be okay. But this is phenomenal, seriously. One of the best view sites for panoramic, with a usable area down below it, or right next to it, whatever. So I believe this property was a previous grow site. So we're gonna go down here now, check out the terrain, and see if we can't get down to that creek as well. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, you can't deny it, seriously. All that greenness. No chewy chunks of degradation in there, that's for sure. I think we've got signs of pigs on this property, in case you're wondering. Yes, you can shoot out here. Sounds like you can hunt too, according to a game warden. Had a previous client talk to the game warden. He didn't see a problem shooting out here. Probably need a permit, of course. Manzanita, yeah. This looks like pig disturbance to me. Looking for the acorns under the pine trees. That makes sense. No, there's oak trees up here too. So this part of the property isn't bad either. You've got a little almost level kind of ridge going on here. Property goes to my left, but then that's all steep, which let's try this. Look at the map up there on the top left. Whee! So yeah, all downhill there, and the creek's down there, and we're gonna try to get down there. No promises, but I'm trying. Anyway, that's what it looks like. All that heavily treed area is steep. So down here, this is a steep part drop off. I can't hike down that. But I'm going to try this other ridge that goes downhill and then hang a left and see if I can do that. We'll see how, see, it's too thick. I can't do it either, but we'll give it a shot. Because I'm here for you guys. See if I can get to that creek, because it's going to be awesome down there. I know that. I think we have to go this way. Another manzanita. If you're new here, these are one of my favorite trees. Bushes, till they turn into trees. They have this nice smooth red bark. And manzanita berries. None right now, but coming soon to a 40-acre property near you. That looks like pig to me, so let me show you. You can see that. It's kind of shady here, but that looks like piglet droppings. Oh, you professional hunters know more than I do, but that's what I think. Definitely not deer. Oh, you got to be here with your own eyes, man. It's just so in your face right here. It's very close. Crunchy. Stays crunchy in milk. You see the acorns and all the holes in it? It's an acorn right here. Anyway, all the way up. Lots of holes and acorns in there. So if you're ever hungry, now you know where you can get your food. Oh man, look at all these. There's a ton of them right there. Oh, we won't traverse that. You guys want me to go down there? I'll bet you do. All right, so here is the creek. Now I'm on the edge of the property, so the creek doesn't look like it really touches the property right here unless you have a surveyor come out and tell your line goes down there. But we have to keep going about 200 yards up the creek. But I can't, I'd have to go through all this up here, and I can't get through that. It's too steep and thick. But the creek is here. This is what it looks like. This isn't the property, the creek going on the property itself, but I wanted to give you an image of it. It's pretty cool. It's definitely flowing really good. Probably goes midsummer. Sometimes this is year-round, sometimes it's not, so really hard to say, but there's a lot of vegetation in here. Very green, like it's year-round kind of green, kind of thick. All these plants right by the creek, trees and stuff. I mean, it's just a jungle in here. And it's got all these big boulders in the creek too. Those big boulders, there's a bunch of them in the creek going up, so it's really hard to walk up it too. Anyway, just wanted to get a feel for it. That is on the property, just further up the property, or further up the creek before we'd actually get onto the creek that's on the property. It's right in here. This is the creek. If you look at the map, going through the property, you can see it going all the way through it. So yeah, that's the creek. Quite a bit of frontage. I think I said 600 feet or something. But it is there, and you could cut a path down there. Just take a little bit of work going through the brush. Create some steps down the steepness so you can walk down it and back up. So it's totally doable. Just take a little time. If you like this property, check out that one right there. I'm out of breath from hiking uphill, but hey, see that looks like a glob of spit? That's I think some kind of a bug.